This class is presented by C.H. Jamnarani, SRN BCNR Degree College, Khammam. So today's class about what is the value keyword. It is a function. So what is the decision making statement? Why? Because you are using the decision making statements in VB. So here is a value function. So this is the example shown here. Value function will be written the numbers contained in a string. So what will be inside of these parentheses? That will be returns. Here is a dim my value. It is the declaration here. My value equals value of 2457, that will be in the string codes. It is a string. Actually 2457, these are the string characters. So along with this value function, it will be returns the result is 2457. It is a number. Then next, my value equals value of 2457 along with the spaces. This is also string, but it will be returns 2457. Then next, in another example, value of 24 and 57. So it will be returns first two numbers. These are the characters actually. It will be returns as a value. So value function returns a numbers contained in the string. What is the string? Contains the characters that will be returns as a number. In the Visual Basic, it will be provides a number of built-in functions. So the value function is one of it. So number of built-in functions are available in the Visual Basic. So one of the function in this has value function. Value function converts the text type data into the numeric value. So I will show the examples above. The next, the general form of value function is as follows: value of expression to convert. Then next, this is the syntax of the value function. So the next, the expression what you wish to convert, that can be property of that control or a variable or a constant. You can take here constant. Here the string constant 2457, it will be written as a 2457. So you will be take with the value function. So that is a variable, that is a control, that is a constant. So you can take value of text1 dot text. So value of a, value of inside. So you can inside of the string character you can take 100 like that. So a function that cannot stand by itself, it returns means it will be produces a value that can be used a part of the statement. It's not the standard thing, it is a part of the statement. So not only you will be take this value function with alone, so it will be takes with statement. So such as the assignment statements in the following example. Here you will take text4 equals value of text1 plus value of text2 plus value of text3. These three will be added and also it will be assigned into text4 box. So when the value function, it will be convert an argument to be a numeric. It begins arguments leftmost character. So if that character is a number digit, decimal point or sign, so leftmost character will be takes first. Value converts the character to numeric and moves the next character. As soon as a non-numeric character is found, the operation stops. When here is an example, value of 24 and 57, first of all it will be takes 2, next it will be takes 4, then next it will be receives non-numeric character, that is space. It will be stops to the taken the characters. So it will be returns the result is 24. Then next, here is the examples of the value function. Value of 1. Inside of the quotations it will be returns 1. Inside of the quotations I will take 1.5, it returns 1.5. So inside of the quotations I can take, it is a 987654. These are the characters. After that value function it will be returned. So 9,87,654. In another function 123 will be written. Next, in another function, first character is A, next are 1, 2, 3, these are the letters. So first character is not numeric character, so this function will be returned, so the result is 0. Then next, another function, value 123 A 456. After receiving the 1, 2, 3, it will be find out A, so it will be stops the execution of this value function. It will be returns receiving characters, those are numbers 123. Then next, value of 123 comma 456, it will be given 123, that's all. So 1, 2, 3, after that it will be receives comma, this is the another non-numeric character. After receiving the non-numeric character, it will be stops that execution. So before, what are the non-numeric characters it will be taken, that will be returned, that is 123. So value of 5 is greater than 10, it will returns 0. Then next, value of 5 is less than 10, it will be returns 0. So why? Because it will be returns 0, you are not taken these as a string, it will be takes general numbers, it will be returns 0. So and also here you can take another special characters, greater than, less than. The next, value of hexadecimal numbers will be converted into 255 decimal number. Next, octal value will be converted into decimal conversion, that is 8. Then next, value of null, it will be convert null. These are the examples of the value statement. Next, decision making statement, that is the if conditional statement. So specially you can use this statement in VB application program. Generally program can be written as a consecutive number of statements or group of statements in your program. So that is executed one after the other. So conditional statements sometimes you can take to improve your programming. Then next, conditionally executes a group of statements depending on the value of expression. Here is a syntax, multi-line syntax and also single line syntax. In the multi-line syntax, if condition, then execute the number of statements. The condition is true, execute the following of the if statement. So condition is false, it will be goes to execute the else if condition. This is true, it will be execute the else if conditional statements. So it is else if is false, it will be takes the another else part statements. Then next, if condition is false, it will be goes to execute the else part statements and also come out of this if condition. This is the execution of the if. So single line syntax here, that is if the condition is true, then execute the statements, otherwise the condition is false, execute the else part statements. You can write this syntax on same line. So this is the single line syntax. So quick links to example of this coding. So this will include several examples for if then else statements. So for if then else statements will be provided multiple if and also nested if statements, single line statements. Here is a different types of statements are there. These are the selectional statements. So a selection structure is used to choose among alternative statements of an action. So here is a alternative statements, depends upon the selection mode. So VB provides the following selection statements: if then end if, that is one. If then else end if. The next, if then else if. Next, select case end select. This is the another statement of the selection structure. So if then end if, this is the if then selection structure. Perform the indicated action only when the condition is true. When the condition is true, it will be executes the following of if condition. Otherwise, the action is skipped. If then statements can cause either single line or multiple line of the syntax. You can write this one as a one line and also different lines. This syntax will be provided by one line and also single line. Single line syntax is there. If condition, then statement. This is single line. Single line syntax, you can use this single line syntax for a single condition with coding. So to execute it's true. It will be true in the single line syntax. If condition is true, execute the following of the if statement. The multi-line syntax provides more structures. This is the flexibility to improve your programming, and also it is easier to read, maintain and debug the program. So what you will be follows here. The keyword is examined to determine whether a statement is single line. So single line if anything other than a comment appears after then on the same line. The statement is treated as a single line if statement. If then is absent, it must be start with a multiple line, that is if then else. So without using the single line if, you are using if then else. In the single line syntax, you can have multiple statements executed as the result of if then decision. So all the statements must be on the same line and separated by colons. Here is a multi-line syntax. If the condition, then execute the statements. More than one statement occurred. The statement is executed only when the condition is true. Here is a condition is true, then only execute the statements. The condition is usually a comparison, but it can be an expression that evaluates a numeric value. Here the condition is comparison. Condition is nothing but comparison. It can be an expression that evaluates a numeric value. So here is a condition, here is a expression. So you can take the condition, no bothering about. So you can take the expression, after evaluation of the expression, it will be takes the numeric value, it is a condition. In this single line version, end if statement is not used. It is used to execute only one statement based upon the condition. The multiple line version can execute one or more statements. So multiple line statements, you can use more than one statement. Here is a program, marks equals input box, you can enter the marks in the marks. Through the input box, you can enter the marks in the marks variable. So you can check the condition. Marks is greater than 70, it can print your score is distinction. The next, naturally end of the program. Just you are using the if condition and also some of the statement is there. There is no else. Then next, if then else end if statements. Then else block allows you to define two blocks. Two blocks coding is there. So in your program to execute one based upon the result of a condition. So here is a coding that have your program execute based upon the result of the condition. If the condition is true, then execute the following of the if statements. The condition is false, execute the else part statements here. So first of all, if the condition is true, execute the statements come out of the if condition. Condition is false, execute the else part statements come out of the if decision making statement. Suppose there just one operation to be performed if the condition is true and one or more if it is false. We can make use of structure called if. So if the statement for immediate if, here the structure is follows if condition true or false. So you can making the structure in one sentence. Result equals if x is mod 2, x is some value, So here you can take the value of x is 5. For example, 5 mod 2, it is 0, so it will be given even. It is not 0, it will be given the string is odd. The result will be assigned to result variable. So for example, 5 mod 2, it will be assigned odd to result. So you can take the x value 4, 4 mod 2, that is 0. It will be assigns the string even to result. This is the one line of the statement syntax. Then next, the following is the program for if then else. So here is the input box function to taking the value that will be assigned in x. Through the x you will be take the value. So x mod 2 equals 0, then print even. X mod 2 modulus, it will be returns the remainder of the x mod 2 evaluation. After evaluation of x mod 2, it will be returns remainder. So for example, you will be takes the value of x is 5, it will be returns not 0. So then it will be print odd. Then next, for example, you can take the value of x is 6. So 6 mod 2, it will be returns the remainder is 0. So that it will be print the result is even. This is the if then else. If then else. If x mod 2 is 0, then it's true, print even. If x mod 2 is not 0, it will be print odd. So if the condition is true, execute the following of the if statement, that is even. So if the condition is false, it will be goes to else part, it will be print the odd. That's all. Then next, if then else, if and if. This is the else if statement construction. These statements are like if then else statements, except that they can allow your program to choose from more than 2 alternatives. So just you are not taken if, then, else and if. You can take if then, else if and else and if, like that. So nested if statements are there. So this is the if then else if statement uses the following syntax. If the condition is true, execute the statements. Otherwise the condition is false, go to else. Again in else part you can take the condition. If second condition, it is to execute the following of the second conditional statements. Second condition also fails, it will be takes the else part statements and end if session. So here is a program for this. So I can take 3 variables. These 3 variables are a comma b comma c. A will be taken through input box enter number, b will be taken through another input box function, c will be taken through another input box function. So after execution of these 3 statements, it will be asking about the values through keyboard a, b, c. So if that a is greater than b, then it's true, it will be going to be taken as another if. If a is greater than c, it's true, print a, come out of the if section. A is greater than b, it is false, it will be goes to print the else part, print c. Then next come out of the end session. Then next, if a is greater than b, false, a is greater than b, false, b is the greatest, so it will be goes to else part, that is b is greater than c, then print b is the greatest, otherwise else it will be print the c is greatest. So this is a nested if statement example. So I can explain about value function and also if conditional statement. If condition statement syntax will be here, if condition then statements, then next else statements end if. Sometimes if condition then statements end if, that's all, there is no else. Without else, with else you can take the statements. So sometimes you can take the multiple else if statements. So multiple if conditions will be taken to improve the program. So this is the example here. So already I can explain this example. I will complete the value function and also if conditional statement, that is the decision making statement. Thank you, students.